Hi, this is Dana with Designs by Dana, and I just realized that today is December 1st. So now I am one whole month into my Eenie, Teenie, Weenie braids that will be going into lock that I'm doing for locking. And whole month, haven't put a wig on, haven't had any hats on. This is just coming out of a Bantu knot to give it this little bit of curl. About 4 or 5 days ago, I did have my roots touched up with some color, and I banded. Looked at a couple of YouTube channels, and I banded them. But once that color was in, we took the bands out to make sure that it was an even color. And but I didn't lose anything. Very happy. What I'm gonna do is add on to this video when I get ready to latch. So I'm gonna go ahead and push for 6 weeks before I start trying to lock my roots, or tighten my roots as some of you call it. But and I'll have all that in the same video so that I won't have to have 2 or 3 of them to follow me. And after this 6 weeks, maybe I'll do a 3-month, and so on. So any questions or concerns or comments, please leave them at the bottom. And at this point, like I said, I'm still really happy. Really happy. Waiting on this part to start filling in more. But other than that, I'm happy. So this was just my follow-up on my Eenie, Teenie, Weenie braids going into a lock at some point. Hello, this is Dana. I'm back. It's now 6 weeks. Today is December 14th. And my girlfriend has graciously said that she would tighten up my hair. So that's what we're working on right now, and I'll show you that in a second. But the first one to show you some of the things that we're using. I'm going to be using this latch hook when I get to the front of my hair, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I purchased these needles, and they're called Bent Tip Steel Yarn Needles by Bates, Susan Bates. And she's got the smaller one, but I'm going to pull this one out. Oops. This one is kind of bent. You see there how it's bent at the end? And then because my braids are so small, you're able to get the end of the hair in there by folding it and pushing it through. Now I also took a regular needle and I cut it, and then I filed down the tip, and I pushed a screwdriver in there to open that up just a little bit. But that's really big. You know, my braids will fit right in there. So far she's pretty comfortable with the smaller one. Can I see that smaller one you have? These came 2 in a pack. I think it was like $2 and something. And this is the one that she's using on my hair. And I'm just going to hold my camera up when she gets started and just kind of show you a little bit about what she's doing, how she threads the hair in. And she's doing a 4-point rotation, either doing it by the clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, or just a 4-point rotation. I think that's what they call it. So I'm just going to pull the foam up over my head and let you watch for just 30 seconds or so, okay? Hopefully you can see what 3 to 9. 6 to 12. Oops. Don't want it to go up under there. 9 to 3. Come on. Come on through there. There you go. And then 12 to 6. Now the main thing is she has to section off the hair. The one thing I can tell you that we found that because I didn't do a grid like regular Sister Locks grid where all of the lines, that would make it much easier when you're trying to tighten it up. So that would be a suggestion that. All right, I'm sorry. I got cut off. But what I was talking about was the grids, and I just want to make sure that you guys, when you do your own, make sure you do some type of grid, meaning lines. So when it's time for you to do your touch-ups or your tighten up, you'll have a line to go through and your hairs won't be mixing with the next braid, and then you'll end up having two together. That's what happens once they start locking. And I'm not sure what else I talked about before I got cut off. I said when I come back, I'm going to show you the top part of me using the latch hook. But this is 6 weeks. So I'm really excited about it. All right. I'll be back. Hey, I wanted to show you quickly what I'm going to be doing if I have to use a latch hook. But I'm going back over my girlfriend's, and she's going to finish up the top for me. But if I have to do it myself, I'll be taking my latch hook and going in, wrapping the hair around, closing it, and pulling it through. That'll be my tightening. Then I'll have to go from the other side. And I have my hair, it's kind of hard to see. Look up here. Let me start over. I'll just go in at different positions and pull it through. Tighten it. Never going into the same position twice, because they said that creates holes, spaces. So you can do a rotation, or you can do a clock rotation. When I say just a rotation, meaning your own rotation. I try to do the last one, depending on which way I want my hair to flow, coming down. So that's pretty tight. That's tightened up. So I just separate my hair and then I'll go to the next one. Not bad. Alright, that's what I'll be doing. And then when I'm all done tonight, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Now see this one right here? This one I did with some hair, I think some soft dread hair that's already curled. So that curl is already going to be there, that one and this one here. I did those as filler because my hair is going to be silver, not gray, and I just wanted to grab my ends so that it looks so bad. Here's another one over here. I just kind of grabbed and started braiding. And this is with that soft dread hair too. Trying to get something close to my own natural hair. Here's another one. Just around my edges. I may go back. Now look at this little shorty here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Add something onto that one. Just so I have some length. Alright, I'll be back when I get it all done. I'm back home and they're all done. All done, so I'll turn around. She had to pull a few apart because I had kind of latched a couple of them together at the root, so she had to clip them. But other than that, I had 286 plus 1, 2. These ones I added 3, 4, 5, 6. So probably about 290. Little bitty Eenie teeny weeny braids. Alright, well thanks for following me. So today is the 16th. of December. So I made it to 6 weeks in a few days, and I'll probably do some Bantu knots or something. Maybe I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and wash it. Do my first good wash, and I'll see you maybe at 3 months. So any questions, give me a call, and like I said before, just make sure if you decide to do them, make grids, make straight lines and squares, so that when you go back to tighten them up, you'll have a lot more success than I had. But you live and you learn, and as always, be blessed, because you are blessed by the best.